I'm currently on Christmas break, so I have a little bit of free time and decided to try a fitness challenge. I think it's going to be an interesting thing for me to try. I want to try out 75 Hard, which is a fitness challenge where you spend about 2 hours a day in exercising, which might actually seem like a lot, but because I have a dog and I usually take the dog out for a walk every day, so that's like 1 hour, and then I'll fill in the rest with a combination of gym, yoga, and maybe rollerblading and kayaking as well, depending on the weather. So those are the kinds of exercises I want to do, and my dog's just here. She wants a little bit of attention. The challenge itself, maybe I'll put up a chart right here what the challenge is. So in addition to the exercising, you're also following a diet. And for the first time in my life, maybe 3 months ago, I started doing this thing where I meal prep for 4 days. I'll do basically 3 meals of 600 calories each, around 50 grams of protein in each meal. So I usually meal prep. Shh, go outside. So that's pretty much the challenge. There's 2 other things. Reading about 10 pages, I think, a day. So the reading part, I already read. So basically, I'm going to track the next 7 days, and as it's currently mixed weather here, it's just winter started, but we're getting sort of fall conditions. It was plus 13 yesterday and plus 10 today, I think. So it should make it interesting exercising outdoors during winter like conditions, and yeah, so come along to this fitness challenge. I'll try it for a week and then we'll see how it goes. If it's sustainable, I'll continue on with it. Why not? So yeah, and say hello to my puppy. Not quite puppy anymore, but a 1.5 years old. GSP, German short-haired pointer, and she's so attention starved all the time, and she needs lots of exercise every day because she gets restless. No, what are you doing? Don't do that. One other video I like to do before the end of the year, I did a lot of camping, actually probably like 5 or 6 days of camping, and I went out to BC this year and did a little bit of camping there. Northern Ontario, I posted a video from there, but also in Southern Ontario I did some camping. So maybe I'll do like I like to do like a review of my camping season, something like that. I like to do a video like that because I went to some beautiful places, and even if you live in Canada, you might not be aware of these places. Even if you live in Ontario or you live in BC, you might not comparatively know about camping in different places. I have to say the camping experience in BC is top-notch. I mean, like a five-star camping, I think. But anyway, so yeah, come along. This should be an interesting week. So yeah, with the Christmas season and I'm hoping for a really cold day because it gets really interesting in the water. I live on the river, and the wildlife back here is just spectacular. Sometimes it feels like National Geographic once it gets to like really cold temperatures. There's ducks, and ducks are trying to survive the really cold weather by ducking in the water. And it's just something spectacular to witness. And there's eagles here flying as well, trying to pick them off. So there's a lot of drama that happens out there outside my window. Of course, I have the squirrels and little critters coming around. I had a fox come by one year, red fox, which I don't think is very common in these parts because Southern Ontario is pretty developed. And yeah, deer So I'll keep an eye out on wildlife as well, and I'll be posting videos from if I catch anything interesting. So anyway, it's Monday. I'm about to take the dog for a walk. It's +10 today, which is pretty amazing for December 16th. I mean, it's probably not that unusual, but still nice to get a warm day above 0, because January is usually colder. So we'll see. I'm just gonna have problems getting out here. Usually do.
Workout paused.
Alright, so just finished the walk. The dog is in the back, and I checked the numbers here, but I'm pretty sure got up to enough kilometers.
Workout paused. Workout resumed.
Alright, so Tuesday is done. Just the walk with the dog. +6 degrees right now, and just in the back. Alright, it's Wednesday and going for a walk. Walking the dog here. We're about to head back. This is the halfway point. This is a trail I usually take the dog on. It's currently Thursday,
Work.
and I'm walking her, going for a walk just by the creek here.
Workout resumed.
My phone got updated, and now the Samsung Health is giving notifications.
Workout paused.
It's really annoying. Gotta turn it off. But
Workout resumed.
yeah, this is the creek. Green algae covered creek. So just completed today's Thursday, -1 degree outside, December, I think 19th or something like that. I have to look. Yeah, so gonna get some Christmas shopping done. But Luna, say hello.
Workout paused. Workout resumed.
It's a chair, Luna. It's a chair. Don't be scared. Go. Don't be scared. Let's go. It's a chair. Don't worry. Go get it. Go get it. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Taking her for a walk this morning. It's around 10 a.m. because it doesn't seem like there's enough snow on the ground. Let's go back. Frost and sunrise. Lots of frost and snow. Alright, so for this challenge, the book I decided to read is Jane Eyre, which is, I guess you could classify it as a gothic Roman style book. I read, in high school I read Wuthering Heights, which is kind of, it was actually her sister that wrote that book, and it's sort of like a love and revenge kind of story. So I just had this one lying around my house for some reason and decided to pick it up. So this is the book I decided to read, and I'm currently on page 186. So basically I would try and read the first 5 pages out loud and then read the rest quietly. So it's a pretty good book. I'm looking forward to watching the movie. Actually, there's I think there's 2 different movies. I think one made in the 70s and now maybe 5 years or 10 years ago. There's probably there might be more movies, but I'm not sure. So this is a pretty famous book, famous author. More or less tells the story of an orphan girl that has a pretty rough upbringing, and then she becomes a school teacher, and then falls in love with this guy that has a secret past, and yeah, that's as far as I got. Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte is the author. So for the cardio component of this challenge, basically it was a combination of walking the dog and rollerblading, and also I took the bike out on Sunday. So I also did 3 days of strength training. I did 1 day at home. On Wednesday I worked out. I have a small home gym I worked out in, and then I went to the gym. It's called Punch Fitness. I have a membership there. Obviously I did not film. I do have a few like short phone clips, but I did not film anything from there. But yeah, it was about 45 minutes and maybe 35 or so at home that I worked out for. So overall, I have to say I really didn't have any problems meeting the physical activity component of this challenge. And as far as the diet, I mean, I spent 4 days eating meals I prepared, and then the other 3 days it was kind of more of still watch what I ate, but you know, I just switched out some things. I was eating oatmeal every day, so I switched out for eggs in the morning, and then I also had went out to a restaurant and other stuff. So I definitely followed a diet for 4 days, and I sort of watched what I ate the other 3 days. One of the requirements for this challenge was taking a daily progress picture, or taking a progress picture. I basically did not bother to do that because I knew I was going to try the challenge for only 1 week, and that's not really enough time to see any meaningful changes. The full challenge is 75 days, so 75 hard, 75 days. So I guess if you're doing the full challenge, you might want to take your weight measurements as well, and I guess you could take your waistline measure, or just buy a measuring tape, and you can measure your waistline, or if you're doing strength training, maybe even your biceps. However, what I did do was track all my workouts on an app. I have a Samsung phone, and the app that I have is called Samsung Health, and that app basically you can start a workout. For example, I just started a walking workout, and basically it has GPS and it'll track the distance you're walking. And if you have a Samsung watch like I have this one, it'll also measure your heart rate. So it gives you good data. It can also do your sleep tracking if you really wanted to do that as well. And then it has historical data, so you can look at a calendar, and it'll tell you, it'll track basically your information there. So the calendar, just trying to get the right. So you can have a calendar, and basically for each day that you worked out, and depending on how much you worked out, it's kind of like on an apple, completes a circle. Here it completes a heart. So this is the calendar. So that's what I was doing, tracking my workouts and tracking how many steps I took basically during the day. So long term, I'd probably, if I wanted to do this, the full 75-day challenge, I would probably definitely measure my waistline, definitely take my weight, and maybe take a weekly progress picture. So that would be worth so to have a comparison of when you started versus when you finished. So that'd be a good thing to do, and that's something I might try doing as well in the future. So I did not drink anywhere near 4 liters of water, or a gallon of water. So just to give you an idea how much that is, this is a 4-gallon jug of homemade wine. So it's just huge. I just, maybe if you live in Saudi Arabia and you spend the whole day in the sun, maybe then you could drink this much, or not sure. It's just too much. If you're wintering in Canada, it's cold, you don't really feel thirsty. So I did not even attempt to drink this much. Yeah, so overall the challenge is a lot of fun. I recommend, if you're looking for doing this, probably you want to skip the water component. I recommend also picking a book you like, because it's going to add to the experience. It's not going to be something boring that you're not looking forward to. So pick a nice book that you want to read. And as far as having a nice mix, like especially when you're older, a nice mix of strength training and stretching. Stretching is very important. And also, when you're older, it's good for you. Like my back, it helps with my back pain. So that was something that I found actually very calming and very easy to do and relaxing. Very often I would do it early in the morning or late at night. So the yoga I did was basically YouTube videos from this girl named Nicole Ritter. She has this 7-day program with about 40-minute, 45-minute workouts. She's really great, so I highly recommend that one. Also did one workout, a 20-minute workout from Boho Beautiful channel. I'll link both of those below if you're interested. And finally, I'm just gonna leave off with the bike ride on Sunday, where I get followed by this little drone, the DJI Neo. So enjoy, see you in the next video, hopefully I'll show some camping from last year.